somebody comes to the king, somebody comes to the Oba and gives a Bible to that Oba, to that king, and says that is the mother-in-law to the Oba. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I'm using Oba because it's a contextual thesis. And then gives the Bible and said, Your Highness, use this Bible, it will guide you. That's all you need in our so-called gospel movie. Can I tell you something? I have come to love Adeoti than many gospel movies have done. Because it didn't shout the name. We didn't have to present ourselves as Christians. But there is a point in it that if you sit down and watch the movie, there is a message that comes out of it. A Bible was being given to somebody in that movie. Use this Bible. Read these scriptures. It's going to guide you and make you better. That is what we need. You understand? Yeah. I've made those such mistakes before, because when you read books and you read this, you read all manner of books. If you're not careful, you yourself may not know the right thing to do. Sometimes we want to be popular. That's the problem. And that's the problem I have with people. Because I'm unpopular with the ideas, they just don't like the name Oreofe Williams. He's just doing the things. He's supposed to be doing like this. Why is he doing it like this? You understand what I mean? So, that's all I can say about that. The nomenclature should not be a bad name. It's fine. But Jesus Christ wrote script through his parables. He was not doing it the way we do it now. We should be able to shoot movies. I mean, they shoot movies over there and they say, they go to the Babalawo for solution. Yoruba films. At the end of the day, they will have to go to a divinational, to seek divination with a herbalist for a solution. What should we call those films? We should call them herbalist films. We should not call them secular film. What is secular? Something that is not spiritual. Is herbalist not spiritual? When you're talking about engaging in herbalist, that's a spiritual nature. It's metaphysical. It's not natural. It's supernatural. It's beyond now. That's what they believe in too. It talks about gods. You talk about somebody that goes to the tree to worship his Shango. That's spiritual. Why are we calling it a secular movie? Why is it a secular movie? Secular is not spiritual, but that's spiritual. Why can't we call it this is Shango film? But we now have to deceive ourselves. We now gather those who are secular film and they are just having a headway. They can show their films anywhere. They celebrate their films anywhere because they see it as secular. And then we say ours is as gospel. We need to change that mentality. Because there are some awards going on within Nigeria and outside Nigeria that will never come here.
I was going to talk about awards.
Now, I will conclude by saying this too. Many of those, some of us who shoot this so-called gospel, many of us, if not all of us, we shoot for the church. We shoot for those who are already born again. We are not shooting for the guys on the street. On the streets. We are not shooting for unbelievers. We want to shoot for those who are in church. Go and check the content of so-called gospel films in Nigeria. They're shooting for people who are in church. They don't have interest again in people who are lost. Yet Jesus said, go into the world and preach the gospel. Not go into your church and preach the gospel. I think we need to make a U-turn in that area and change many things. This generation is different from the old generation. Things have to be done a different way to achieve a different result. If it has to go the old way, we'll be imitating somebody. We'll be imitating some people who already got their original calling. I have a calling different from any other person. And to the glory of God, I went to study it in school. And I've not been led, I've not been trained by anyone. I've been trained by people. I've been trained by many people. Anyway. But I've not had to go to any Christian drama school to study it. Not because I should not have gone, but because I just felt at the end of the day, what I'm going to be taught could be fasting and prayer and, that I've been taught in a Bible college. I need people to get out of this mentality that we need to shoot movies. Go back and watch. Even church members don't watch these so-called gospel movies again. They go to video clubs to rent your so-called secular movies. They watch Shango films. Have you not seen Shango before? Yeah. Femi last to this Shango. You didn't watch it? I did. People watch. Pastors watch. Pastors watch. That's why I was confused when I started using secular actors. And they told me not to use secular actors. How did you recognize secular actors? How do you know that person is Funsho Adeodu? How do you know this person is Dele Odule? It's because we've been watching. You watch in your homes. You go to video clubs to rent. People go to video clubs to rent. Let's have Christian video clubs all over and see if anybody will go and rent our films. We need to change, and change has come.
Well, I must say you have a very strong spirit for the youths. And I'm going to, this question will cut into two lines because this is a gospel entertainment TV show. I want to talk about your passion for talent, because every now and then you keep laying emphasis about your love for African youths, most importantly when it comes to talent. This is when we look into the church, let me say, when we look into, we tend to find quite a number of them, but right now they are lost in the clubs, and this is what we stand for here, because we really want to bring them back. We want to bring them back. We're not ready to push them out there. So your love for them, how do you intend bringing these people back? They need to come back, I think.
Well, if that is your mission, you must be prepared to fight. I mean, you must be ready to fight, because people are going to fight you. That is one strange mission that some people will not like. I've said that church has killed more talent than has encouraged it, than has encouraged them. Most of those who sing hip-hop today came out of the church. I don't want to mention names, you know them. They came out of church and they start singing hip-hop today. Why? One, you can say money. But it's not money alone. They want to get on the stage and have they want to catch some fun. And because I'm a pastor, I feel I'm born again. I'm a pastor. I need to protect my image. You are not going to get on stage here. Get out. Then they go to the clubs. Instead of us to encourage them, they go to the clubs. And the guy just says, go there. After singing, they give them money. Where do you think they will go? Because their understanding has not even got to the point this pastor was expecting them to. Look at the program we did today. A guy wore bandana to mount our stage because I don't run a church. This is a Christian program, it's fine. He wore the scarf, the scarf you tie around. The other one put a big chain and they were singing for Jesus. I think that's exciting. I think that's exciting. And I dance with them. Some pastors can't do it, not because they feel that it's wrong or right. They're not doing it because they want to protect the image of the pastor. I don't think church should continue like this. Otherwise, the clubs are just going to be having a fun, free time. These folks need to be developed gradually. If somebody comes and this is how you need to be patient with the person. You need to, be patient. This generation is a unique generation. It has a set of dangerous talents that you can ever imagine. And God has sent us to them to encourage them. This generation has access to computer facilities. They can press something here on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and speak to somebody in America. So it's different from the generation that God they are calling the 1970, 1980. You need to understand that. They see many things. So we need to develop. We need to develop them gradually. We need to be patient with them. We can't, because of the way they appear, condemn them. If we however need to correct them, no, don't appear like this, we need to tell them in love. You did so well, you are good, you are wonderful, but next time, maybe you should not just shout at them. See the way you appear on my side. At the end of the day, they will say, don't you know the regional overseer is here? They want to protect their image. They're not interested in those boys and girls. And that's why those ones are running out of church. And it's very painful, very annoying. Apart from that, money is also the cost. If somebody gives you money outside and then you feel, of course you need money. You never come back again. And the truth is this. Church is the most prosperous place on planet Earth. There is no other place you should find wealth. It should be church. I'm not saying we should use money to spoil them or whatever, but let's encourage them. There are ways you can encourage. It may not even be by cash flow alone. You look at somebody, you encourage. You saw when I had to re-emphasize and mention the names of those guys and girls and tell them how big these exploits you are saying are. You say a 13-year-old boy who drums, say somebody who is if you're not careful and you don't encourage them, they will go. And why do I have such passion for African youth? I'm African. I am African. And I'm proud to be an African man. I'm Nigerian, and I'm proud to be a Nigerian. I'm not in a hurry to go to any country, and I can never go to any country to settle down. This is my place. I've got to encourage our own. We've got to tell people that black men, black women, black boys, black girls can do much better than what anybody is doing anywhere in the world. Don't forget that gospel was brought from America. But now, gospel is being taken from here to America. So something strange is happening in this black continent, in the African continent. So I have passion. Don't be inferior because of your color. I've had to travel out and you see the way the whites treat you because you're black. They say, is it because I'm black? You need to read a book or hear a message from Pastor Matthew Ashimolo. He said, what is wrong with the color black? So we need to say, God created me. As far as I'm concerned, Jesus is black. You may not like what I'm saying. And that comes to the films we do. When we want to represent demons, we use black. We want to represent angels, we use white. Because we feel white. We are the one condemning our own color. We can portray to people that this is what we are. And black is not evil. Black is a neutral color, man. Amen. That I'm dark in complaint does not mean dark is darkness. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You need to understand that. Look at this film by Kunle Afolayan, October 1st, if you have what? October 1st. Well, today is October 1st anyway. There is a point. A guy that is an evil character, if you have seen it before, that guy that kills, at the end of the day, at his last appearance, you'll see that the guy is on white. Even in all the scenes, he keeps wearing white. And I know why Kunle did that. To portray that you are evil does not mean you should be wearing black. Wear white too. Go and wear white. We are just extolling colors for no reason. You understand what I'm talking about? Black is beautiful. And we have to tell the world that big things are happening from this part of the world. I'm passionate about African youth. Passionate. Dangerously passionate. Extremely so.
Wow, I must say we are still having a cool time right here with Oreofe Williams. I'll take a break right now, but when I come back, I want him to talk more about the City of Talents, and I know you would like to hear more about it. It's still on exclusive High Care TV, and I'm still Hayo. I'm still your host today, and wow, big fun coming up right here. So don't touch your dial. I'll be right back.